Hey everyone, I'm Mary. Welcome to my channel, Strawberry Blonde Runner. Today we are talking about ways to recover after a race, and there are a couple things we could talk about. We could talk about nutrition, or we could talk about physical activity. In this video, we're going to talk about physical activities you can do to recover after a race. So first, immediately after the race, you're going to do a cool down jog, and the cool down is just a slow jog of 10 to 15 minutes, and the goal of the cool down is to allow your breathing and your heart rate and your blood flow to gradually return to normal. Once you finish your cool down, we're going to do some static stretching. Static stretches are the type of stretches you learned in elementary school PE class. So the first one we're going to do is touching your toes, and you're just going to put your feet together, bend down, and touch your toes, or get as close as you can. You're going to hold that for 10 to 30 seconds, and then feet apart, reach down to your left. Hold that for 10 to 30 seconds, switch to your right. Hold that for 10 to 30 seconds, and then go straight down to the middle. Hold that for 10 to 30 seconds. You can repeat that, or you can hold for longer if you would like. While we're standing, find something to lean against, like a wall, and you're going to put one leg back. That's the leg you're stretching. And you're just going to lean forward, and you should feel this down here in your calf. So it should look something like this. Switch legs. We're also going to stretch our quad. So holding onto something, you're going to kick your leg straight up. You're just going to hold it like this. Make sure you're not putting it out to the side. It should be straight back or even towards the center of your body. Remember to switch legs. So those are some things you can do standing up. Now we'll switch to some stretches you can do sitting down. Sitting on the ground, we can do the same stretches we did standing up. Feet together, lean forward and touch your toes, or get as close as you can. Hold that for 10 to 30 seconds. Legs apart, go to your left, hold, switch to your right, hold, middle, hold. You can repeat that as many times as you want. You should feel it in your hamstrings, which is this muscle right here on the back side of your leg. Another one I like to do sitting down is butterfly, which is just like this. And if you are very flexible, you're probably going to be able to get your knees much closer to the ground and your feet much closer to your body. And then another one I really like that you can do on the ground is this one. And you're just going to put one leg forward, and you're going to lean forward a little bit. You should feel it in your hip flexor area. You'll hold that, switch legs, hold. A variation you can do on this, if you're near a wall or something you can put your foot on, you can actually put your foot up like this, one foot up and then the other foot out. And you're going to feel that in a little bit of a different spot. So those are some things you can do immediately after the race to recover. But what about when you get home or the next day when you wake up and you're still feeling sore? One thing that's really helpful is a rope. And you can do a lot of hamstring work with the rope. So what you'll do is you'll get your rope, put it over your foot, and you're just going to stretch like this. If you're really flexible, you'll probably be able to come up a little bit higher. So right now my left leg is up in the air, my right leg is still on the ground. I'm going to hold this for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to switch legs. Left leg is now on the ground, right leg's up in the air. You'll probably notice on yourself, you may have a noticeable difference in flexibility between your left and your right side. Another thing that is really trendy right now is the foam roller. And so with the foam roller, this is good for your IT band. That's probably the most common use. And what you do is you put it on the ground. You lay on top of it. So I have my right leg on the foam roller. My left leg is supporting me. And I am just going to roll forward and backwards, and I'm not rolling it on my bone. I'm going to stop above the knee, and then I'm going to stop again at the hip. And then remember to flip over and do the other side. You can even roll your calves just like this. Another tool that I have is the stick, and this is kind of pretty much like a rolling pin, and you can just roll it along your sore muscles, both legs. You can do your calves. I have a couple other things to show you. I have this gadget, which is pretty much a ball that you can roll along your muscles. You can use it on the arch of your foot, use it on your calf, your IT band, your quads, the inside of your knee. And then the final gadget I have to show you, this is a massage stone that I got in Oregon. The neat thing about this is you can put it in hot water and it will get hot, or you can put it in the freezer and it will get cold, and you just use it for the same purpose as the other tools I've shown you. You can rub it along your IT band, your quads, your calves, your foot. You can use the pointed side if you have a really sore spot that you want to massage. You can use it to massage your back. The last thing that I wanted to show you that I couldn't find today is my tennis ball. You can take a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball and put it on the ground. I'm going to use this as a substitute since I couldn't find mine. Put it on the ground, and you are going to basically sit on it right around the bony part of your butt and just roll around. And if you have any tight muscles back there, you'll definitely be able to feel it. So those are some ways to recover after a race. If you have any favorite post-race recovery tips, please comment below.